Okay, Legends, welcome back to the channel with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And yet again, we're gonna go and showcase Xenomorph, because Xenomorph is absolutely one of the best free-to-play champions that they gave us lately, with Mikey as well, with him as a free-to-play option as well, because he's absolutely fantastic. And this time we're gonna go and showcase him in boss clan, because the clan boss is one of the bosses that you need to go and progress with. And on early game you're gonna do easy and maybe to hard, or normal and then to hard, but for you to go actually to defeat nightmare level, it will be a little bit harder for you to do that. So basically people go for easy, normal and hard, maybe a little bit, but we're gonna go and do on hard mode and check how it does, as you see in my build throughout the game. And again, if you want to start your account now, or your fair friend, make sure to use the download link in my description, or that is pinned in my comment section, for you to gain access to 3 legendary champions, including Elenaril as a starter, also a great poisoner. And if you use promo code Queen, you're gonna get access to Tagoar, the beautiful void support, which is really valuable. And of course, on the 7th day of login, you're gonna get a Xenomorph for free, just like we did today. And throughout progressing your account, you're gonna get 3 epic champions. And we are gonna use one of these epic champions actually in this run. Let's go to the faction war, not faction wars, to clan bosses, to Demon Lord, and we're gonna go and try on hard mode, because I was doing this hard mode with this specific setup and lineup. I'm not gonna use Elenaril right now. I should use Elenaril. Elenaril is one of the champions that will help a lot versus the boss, but we're gonna use a Xenomorph right now because we used him and he's gonna inflict all the poisons in the world. Now with the HP burn, Elenaril will be perfect for this run, but I did strip her gears. I don't have her on the complete best gears that I have, so I'm gonna go and use Morag again. Now if you don't want to use Morag, you can use Uugo. She is absolutely fantastic as well, but we have the defense debuff from Mikey, we have the attack down from Mikey and from Tagoar, so we're not gonna use that. We want to use her because of the strengthen buff that she gives everybody, so we take less damages, plus she's gonna go and do the ally attack, which is really decent for our run. We're gonna go and do that. We're not gonna start on auto. We're gonna go and we're gonna do a little bit of manual and then leave it on auto and check how it goes versus a Demon Lord. Okay, hard mode Demon Lord. We're gonna go and start with an auto attack, because I want the attack buff at the start. I know it's bad, but hey, it could work. We're gonna use the strengthen because we don't want to take a lot of damages. We're gonna use the shields so it can refresh and we can revive with it if anybody died at the start. Shields will help a lot. And we're gonna go and start with the poisons, and we're gonna do the infest later after the boss taken action. We can use the speed and the defensive debuff from Tagoar, and it will help us out get as much buffs as possible. As you see, we're healthy on buffs. And now we're gonna go and start with the attack down with Mikey. Attack down and life leech, which Uugo goes and does that as well, so we're gonna get leech as well. We're gonna use the second skill for Mikey, A2 of Mikey, because we are having him on a relentless set, so this is why he has another go. And we're gonna use the ally attack, and no Xenomorph this time, but we're gonna go and attack. No, Xenomorph did attack and more poisons, so we're gonna use his A3 next, because of 6 poisons times 5% for every single one of them. That's a 30% extra damages with his third skill. Okay, 60k, almost above 60k damages with him, which is really beautiful. We're gonna use the debuff spread, which will allow us to deal more damages. Do we have all the speeds? Yes, we're gonna go and do an attack. So we'll let the last or the least one on our team, we're gonna get the defense, the last one with HP. Good damages from the defense because we have a defense buff on her. Strengthen is not there anymore, but we're gonna use it later. Nice damages from Mikey. Mikey is our carry alongside. Okay, we're gonna use infest one more time. Oh, for the first time, it's a 3-turn infest because of his masteries that we built him on. We're gonna use the speed buff, and we're gonna heal a little bit as well of the team. Let's go for X2, not X1, because it will be boring on X1 and it will take a lot of time. We're gonna go and hit again. Speed down. Is there any speed down? There's no speed down on the boss. Attack up on Mikey and some damages. He gets the stun. He didn't parry. Let's go and do some poisons again. Poisons are the bread and butter here. We're gonna stack as much poisons as possible, and we are gonna attack first, and we're not gonna use the strengthen right now. I'm gonna use it later, so hopefully we can get another speed buff. And with Mikey, attack down on the boss. with Leech as well. We're gonna go and inflict more poisons, so we can use the shields right now, so we can be shielded, because no damages will help us. And now with Morag, we're gonna use the strengthen. For 2 turns, we're gonna go and strengthen ourselves, speed buff and defense buff. And we're gonna go and use the second skill right now with the defense of defense decrease, which is absolutely nice. We are going to use Infest this time for 2 rounds on the boss, which is absolutely nice. We just ran off Infest on the boss. We're gonna go and use the spread and buff blocks, and then we're gonna go and attack and buff our attack with Mikey. Mikey is decent actually here. We don't need the speed. We're gonna increase the defense of Morag because she's the lowest on HP. And we're gonna go and inflict poisons, and again we're gonna use the A3. We're gonna go ally attack. Hopefully it will be as well. Yes, we did land more poisons. I love it when you use ally attack. You see how ally attack is super good. This is why I love Morag, and I think Morag is one of the better epic champions as a buffer and a debuffer as well, or a buffer actually. And here we go, we did use the second skill, and the poisons are proccing. We're dealing good amount of damages because of his maximum HP, which is really huge for Demon Lord. And now we're gonna do an attack down as well and Leech, and we're gonna go and attack and we'll rinse and repeat. More poisons, great, great, great. And we're gonna go and attack the boss again, which is absolutely nice. And strengthened right on the money. And here we go, defense decrease as well, and debuff for the boss. Great, great. We're gonna use the shields as well, because why not? Because the shields will keep us alive. And Infest, because we have it on right now for 2 turns, which is nice. It didn't proc with 3 turns. Speed and defense buff as well. We're gonna go and hit with Morag. Beautiful rotations. This team is really decent. I think we can do a lot with this team so far. 3 million, which is really nice. On the hard mode, which I think the highest that I did was 8 or 6 million with the team that had Kyle and had Elenaril. And Elenaril actually the one that carried, with Kyle being at level 60 and Elenaril only on level 50 with 5 stars. Still was good. Okay, we don't have any speed buffs on these, so we're gonna give them the speed buffs. And we are going to land more poisons. Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna go and do this. And now okay, next round we're gonna go and have the ally attack, which will help us a lot. Attack down on the boss, which already he has, but we're gonna go and do it again. Hopefully we can take more turns with the relentless set on Mikey, so it will help us out. We will use the A3 of Mr. Xenomorph with good, decent damages. I mean, we need to build him up. Strengthen, do we need it right now? I think yes, strengthen. Then we do ally attack later. And we're gonna go and spread with defense decrease as well. Damage and defense up on Mikey. Mikey will be taking damages because he will use his... we need poisons right now. No infest. I'm gonna use the infest later. We need the poisons here because we don't have poisons on the boss. And poison is everything that we need to do. I didn't use the ally attack with Morag. My bad. I'm stupid. Sometimes it happens with me. We are using the shields. No speed buff from now. Okay, and here we go. The infest bomb. Nicey, nicey, nicey. Okay, we surviving. And here we go. Speed and defense up as well. Looking nice. And now the ally attack. And no Xenomorph attack this time, sadly. But hey, it happens. It doesn't matter. And we're gonna go and heal and give a speed buff as well. Refresh it again. We gotta do the poisons. Nice, nice, nice. Everything is looking honky-dory right now. Attack down and buff blocks. The way that you love to see it on this boss. Really, really okay. Okay, can we get the defense? Okay, defense buff on him. And now we have the attack down. Should we use this? Yes, yes. So we can trigger it on Mikey if we single target. And it's on Mikey. Double. Party dude saved us. We're gonna go and use this for more damages. Beautiful rotation so far. We're doing great. And now we use the strengthen as well. And you know how it goes now. We've been going for this for 7 minutes. Holy cow. Alright. Okay, so I think I will auto from now on, and we're gonna check how are we gonna do the damages. More going and hitting. Okay, this is actually not bad. And infest? No, it's a poison. We're doing poison right now, not infest. Okay, are we gonna get... Okay, still good damages. We're surviving. We are crossing the damage threshold that I did with my previous lineup. which had no Xenomorph actually and no Morag. And now with Morag and Xenomorph actually it's doing decent because we are surviving more and more with the strengthen buff that we have with her. With ally attack that so many times we went and hit, and we actually went and did some decent damages, and we inflicted more poison with Xenomorph, as you see the poisons of the boss, of the raid boss, which is absolutely crazy. Oh my god, this is really nice. I'm liking this. Okay, I'm gonna skip till the end of the fight so I can show you how much damage did we do, and I'm gonna save it anyway because this is the highest number that we did on hard mode actually, with a setup that it was usually giving us 7 million. Now we're doing 8 million and more than 8 million. Xenomorph with the heals, nice. Okay, I'll catch you when this one is done. Okay, we are in the end and it's done. So how much damages did we do with our okay, was expected actually. I expected these kind of damages from Xenomorph. So his poisons ticked a lot and we dealt a lot of damages. He actually survived until the end of the battle. Like he was the last one with Tagoar and with Mikey, and we did 13.8. I think it's 14 million what we should do on if you're starting a new account on your first month. This is actually what you expect if you're starting slow and you're not grinding hard. But this is actually decent. Mikey, of course, he did a lot of damage. Now, if I built Morag, maybe more, and if I get her to 6 stars with high defense set actually on her to play her as a damage dealer as well, she will do something along the side to 2 million damages. Really, really nice. Tagoar, maybe if I get him to 6 star with full masteries, he's gonna go and tank even more. He couldn't tank a lot, but Tagoar did a great supporting role when we lost Tagoar. Actually, he was the first one. No, Morag was the first one to go. Then Tagoar. Then we lost Xenomorph, then we got Tagoar out, and then Mikey was in the end trying to solo the boss. This is actually fantastic. Okay, absolutely nice. Good amount of damages actually, and that puts us on decent. I think now we can quick battle it as if we want to right now, which is super nice. I couldn't do that before. And yeah, that's Xenomorph. He actually is goated also in boss clan, and the clan boss, which is really nice. And again, if you want the best start for your account, make sure to download the game via my link down in the description below. Also to have the best start with the 3 legendary champions that you're gonna get, with the starter as Elenaril, and of course if you use the promo code Desert Queen, you're gonna get Tagoar, the beautiful support. And on the 7th day of login, you're gonna guarantee yourself Xenomorph if you start playing right now, so you can get access to this absolutely unbelievably good champion. And of course, with progressing with your account, you're gonna get access to 3 epic champions as well that will help you throughout your account. And that was it for the video. I'll be seeing you in the next one.